everybody. Today we're on board a 1978 Skiff Craft. This boat, we purchased it last year from a man named Bill Bartell. Mr. Bartell had this boat built by a team of Amish shipwrights back in 1978. In 2002, he had the boat rebuilt by the same team of shipwrights. And so from 2002, the boat was brand new. When we bought the boat last year, we found one of the original builders of the boat and had the boat redone. The white oak lapstrake hull, it was completely sanded down, refastened and repainted. This model of boat is referred to as a Flybridge convertible. So it's a mahogany Flybridge convertible. Even though the lapstrakes on the hull are white oak, the whole interior of the boat is mahogany. So the hull is lined with mahogany trim, and then this entire Flybridge is supported with mahogany. The only areas of wood on the boat that are built out of teak are the twin platform and the ladder coming in from the transom, and then also the ladder going up to the Flybridge. So this boat is a dual helm, so you can drive the boat from up here, or you can go down in the cabin below, and there's another helm underneath there. And I'll tell you, on some of these lakes, these storms roll in fast, and it's very convenient being able to move in a lightning storm from the Flybridge down under the cabin and still be able to maneuver the boat with the second helm. No more. This particular skiff craft is powered with a stern drive. It's a Mercruiser 260 horse V8. In 2014, that Mercruiser was rebuilt by Jasper Engines, and after Jasper rebuilt the motor, it's still a 260 horsepower stern drive. But when they rebuilt the motor, it's titled as a brand new motor when Jasper rebuilds it, because they rebuild every single component of the motor. So when we purchased the boat last year, the Jasper motor had approximately 240 hours on it and has a lifetime warranty. And so it is a single engine, and a lot of these skiff crafts are built with twin engines. The twin engines, there are many reasons why there's a benefit to the twin engines, just maneuverability pulling into a dock. But we like the single engine because it takes several hours to get used to pulling the boat in, to dock it for fueling, or to boat into a trailer. But with a single engine, you don't have to worry about rebuilding two engines when they go bad. You've got one engine that has to be rebuilt. Also, the fuel economy on a single engine is just exceptional. Well, it's half the fuel of running two engines. If any of you guys are interested in purchasing a skiff craft, there's a lot that we've learned in the process of purchasing this boat, from having a surveyor survey the motor, another surveyor surveyed the outdrive, and then we brought in a wooden hull surveyor, a wooden boat surveyor, to survey the whole boat, the bones of the boat, the stringers and the ribs and the planks of the hull. And so if any of you guys are interested in any particulars on what we've learned in the process of purchasing this boat and just that process of discovery, a lot of little details that we had to look into to make sure that we were purchasing the right boat. And this is our second Skiff Craft, and our first purchase was not a good one. We ended up taking it to the salvage yard and junking it. And so if you guys are looking at a Skiff Craft and you have questions about what to look for, what to avoid, drop a comment and we can talk about that. I can give you some insight into what we've learned. And we're not experts. We didn't build this boat. We'd hate to have it redone. But we did learn a lot in that process. And so if there are questions you guys have, drop a comment and ask your questions, and we can have a conversation about what you may want to look for if you're looking at purchasing, especially a Skiff Craft, but I think pretty much any wooden hull boat, because there are many things that should be looked at, many things that should be taken into consideration when you're buying a wooden hull boat. Down in the lower helm of the boat, and so the boat can be driven from the upper helm at the flybridge or down here in the cabin. And when a rainstorm comes in, it is very handy being able to come down here in the cabin and stay warm. We do have a sunscreen on our windshield that blocks some of our view, so we use the lower helm mostly if we're cruising back to our truck to trailer the boat out, and we're in the broad parts of the lake. Born in 1982, and this boat was built 4 years before I was born in 78. And it's just interesting getting in something like this and feeling this classic vibe, the wood, the aluminum, and not really the materials that you see on a modern boat. The sound of the boat when you hit waves, when you're following someone and you bounce across their wake, the sound of the boat is completely different from really any other boat that we've been in other than these Skiff Crafts. You can hear the water splashing up against the hull, you can hear the boat flex, you can hear the doors opening and closing, you can hear people moving around the boat. And my wife and I, we like to say that taking this boat out is like taking out our living room. 12, 14 people comfortably held on the boat.